to see that show. Not
yeah!
I treat these sets like I do acts in the bedroom, and I always bring new stuff. I always invite as many people as possible. If you're in the front row, you might get wet, but deal with that as you may. Yeah, last month was fun. It was my first time trying stand-up comedy in an environment like this, and it went really well. People came up to me afterwards, gave me high fives, handed me drinks. Like it was celebrated really well, and it was the first time I think since college where I woke up the following day with a hangover and a sore palm. Actually, that might not be true. I didn't drink in college, but and I feel alright with the ladies then. I may not have been Bradley Cooper, but I could hold my own, and often did. With that that is all behind me. I'm now grown up. I am married. I'm a father of 2 kids. I have a birthday coming up soon, so I'm going to get even older. Being a dad and having a birthday in mid-June means that every few years you will celebrate the 2 events on Father's Day and your birthday, which a lot of people think that I should feel cheated by that, but I don't really mind because it just means I get to have sex twice in one day. One of those marital obligations that I benefit from. A lot of people complain about marriage. I actually enjoy the whole experience. My wife and I enjoy time together. We support each other. I get to be up doing this. My wife got to go to a Maroon 5 concert, so it's fairly even. She went down to the concert in Tacoma a few months ago, and I actually know a few people who went to that. She went with a friend of ours, so that's 2. The third is an old Japanese friend of mine who happens to now live in Seattle. I met her in college, but now she's there, and she may have had the most fun at that concert, actually. If you ask her, she would say she's the biggest Maroon 5 fan on the planet. You can laugh, I read the joke, it's okay. Sweetest crush I ever read. That girl, she really enjoys this. Anyway, but yeah, marriage is fun. We were in bed the other night. My wife asked me to flip off the light, so I gave her the finger. See, that's good. She didn't find it funny at all. My kids are funny. The oldest one now has the old missing 2 front teeth thing going on, which is a little cliche, but she did it anyway. She pulled one out, and then the other one was so loose that she could turn it sideways, at which point I was like, well, we have 2 choices. We either pull it out or we move to Deming. So she pulled it out. I realized a few things in starting a family. I've decided that minivans are the mullets of the automobile world. It's very difficult to look cool in one, and even more difficult to impress the ladies. And if you're a single guy with either one, you're not getting anywhere near my kids. Also, with the minivan, my wife and I can sit in the front and talk business, and the kids have their own party in the back. It's their own world. I don't even hear it anymore. They have Dora the Explorer going, and it's just white or brown noise to me. I don't even know that it's happening. But we decided 2 is good. I got the old double knot a couple years ago. Yeah. Now that's an interesting experience. The exposure part of it didn't bother me so much because I used to model for art classes in college, which is another completely different scenario. I mean, it's all fun and games until you're like this for an hour and a half, and someone's cranked the thermostat down to shrinkage. But the vasectomy was weird because you have the nurse that comes in and she's, putting the eye down and everything, and it's this is a little small of an example, but you get what I'm saying. And then the doctor comes in. The problem with mine is he put no music on. So the whole time, I can't see anything, and I can't really feel anything, but you hear stuff, and your brain can kind of do a loose math of I think I know what it would feel like if someone came in my junk with a pair of fiskers. I'll admit I was scared it wouldn't work again, but I'm reassured every morning, so things are good. Speaking of, I went to Hooters a couple months ago. Felt like a loser the entire time in there. The thing is, like, I appreciate the landscape, but I don't like that everyone else knows that. So I don't really want to be in there. I mean, there are some guys who are proud of it. They're like, yeah, half-naked women everywhere. And it's just not me. I mean, for one, I'm just not proud of outbursts. And two, I'm a pessimist, so to me, they're all half-clothed. Thank you guys.